Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're going to take a look at a real winner, Antoinette Briley. Antoinette Briley, age 41, and her alleged crime in 2003. So let's jump into it. And thank you for joining me today. A Michigan woman was arrested last week in the cold case killings of her two newborn sons 17 years ago, after their bodies were discovered in an Illinois garbage truck bin, authorities said this past Saturday. The woman, Antoinette Briley, faces 2 counts of first-degree murder after detectives in the Cook County Sheriff's Office used genetic genealogy to track down the baby's biological mother, Public Safety Chief Leo Schmitz told reporters. Briley, 41, of Holland, Michigan, was arrested Thursday night after a traffic stop in Oak Lawn, about 17 miles southeast of downtown Chicago, Schmitz said. During the interview with detectives, he said she admitted to her involvement in the birth and the deaths and disposal of the 2 infant boys. Schmitz said the newborns' bodies were discovered June 6, 2003, by a garbage truck operator in Stickley Township, an unincorporated community southwest of Chicago. He said she found them in the truck's front bin when she was about to enter. They were not wrapped in anything, and they were out in the open for anybody to see, who would remove the lid from the bin. An autopsy concluded that both children were born alive and had lived for several hours or a day afterwards before they were asphyxiated. Despite what Schmitz describes as a thorough investigation 17 years ago, the case remained cold and unsolved until it was reassessed after the arrest in 2018 of Joseph DeAngelo, otherwise known as a Golden State Killer, who is connected to a series of rapes and murders in California in the 1970s and 80s. DeAngelo was linked to those crimes using genetic genealogy, which matched DNA evidence with public available DNA profiles. Angelina Briley. Criminal record as of 2020. She'd been arrested for a couple misdemeanor arrests and convictions, and that's it. No other felony convictions or anything else. She has had an on and off again relationship with the same man for approximately, according to a family friend of theirs, for the last 15, 16 years. Maybe longer, she said. Maybe she was and he was the biological parents of. But genealogy, DNA, positively identifies Antoinette Briley as the mother. Born and lived, by all accounts, even the evidence that was recorded and logged back then, 17 years ago. The signs were there that both of those babies were born alive. Not stillborns, they were born alive. And they were murdered and then thrown into a trash bin as if they were nothing at all. All these people out there who can't have children, and then there are people like this who just dispose of them as if they're nothing and then go on with their lives. It's sad. But now she is being held on a $150,000 bond in this case, which she won't be able to afford. And they will, here in short order, formally charge her with the crime of murder of both of these infants. May they rest in peace. And thank you for joining me today. Well, hello there. Welcome to the end of the video. Would you like to become a channel member or a Patreon supporter? Live links to become either or both are in the video description of every episode that I put out. I would appreciate if you'd check it out and consider becoming either a Patreon supporter or a channel member. You can do so for as little as $1 a month or 6 cents a day. Thank you very much for checking it out. I appreciate it. And love to each and every one of you who help support this content and keep this channel alive.